Okay, and welcome to episode 4 of Let's Play Skyrim with me, Qualification. And right now, we are on our way to Markarth, more or less. At least we're headed in the direction of Markarth to the west at the moment. And, let's get to it, I suppose. We had just killed this giant spider from that cliff vantage point. So we got some good venom out of it to use as poison. Go ahead and quick save real quick. A fox. I won't kill the fox, no reason. It's like iron or moonstone. Corundum, apparently. Oh, okay, so, generally for speaking for this character, I think the next major thing that I want to accomplish is to get some fancy clothes and or armor. Both aesthetically as well as practically, functionally speaking. Because this Stormcloak Cuirass and Imperial boots and bracers that I have now are the same ones that I had when I came out of the tutorial of the game, which, as you can imagine, makes them kind of dated in terms of effectiveness. Not that that really matters, because we're playing a stealth character and therefore don't have to engage in a lot of direct combat, but we occasionally do. Anyways, we have a bandit camp here, it looks like. Bile Gulch Mine. Another nice name for an obviously nice place. Just take a look up here. Doesn't look like anything's there. Close the gate. Alright, let's search this bandit's corpse. Some gold and my arrow back. See another one up there. I missed. Try again. Oh, he's apparently a little bit tougher. Didn't stop him from getting killed, though. So, from atop this little perch here, I don't see any, more opponents from this vantage point, but I am more than willing to bet that there are some up there in that general direction. So let's go up the way which we cleared. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm just responding to a text message. I'll pause the recording. And I'm back. Okay, I hear someone hammering away at a smith, it sounds like. Or a forge, I guess, is the more appropriate. Or even more appropriate than that would be an anvil. I think that takes care of most of the opponents that we're going to be encountering here. Just get one more quick look. Alright. Goat roast, some apples, and a chest to unlock. That was a pretty simple one to unlock. Orcish greatsword, some iron gauntlets, steel swords, steel warhammer. And let's see. There is both a forge and a smelter here. So what I think I'm going to do is smelt whatever ores that I have. I don't know that I actually do have any or not, but we'll see shortly here. Doesn't look like it. Let's see if we can actually make anything at the forge. Jewelry. No. Leather, no. Studded, no. Iron. Nope. Hide, no. Well, that's unfortunate. And lastly, the workbench. See if we can upgrade anything. Could upgrade a shield, but we're not actually using it. Is there a tanning rack around here somewhere? Doesn't look like it. Oh well. Let us proceed into the mine proper. Bile Gulch. Clear out the bandits who no doubt have infested this place. But first, let's level up. Health again. We have an awful lot of health at this point. It's being boosted by something too. I'm not sure what that is. I'll have to look here in a second. Okay, so we have 40 sneak now, and we have 43 archery. But we're gonna go for the sneak and pick the deadly aim perk. Sneak attacks with bows now do 3 times normal damage, which is pretty great, frankly. Because sneak attacks with bows is our primary means of attack. Whoops.
Time to end this game. Ah! Ah! No one best.
Ow. See if I can't go ahead and use a healing potions. And yeah, we died.
This better be good.
Well, I think the critical error there was that I missed my second shot of stealth kill attack on him. So pick the same perk here and level up, and then I'll quick save this time in case the bad thing happens again. Right, F5. See if I have any poisons. Weak frenzy potion. Frostbite venom, there we go. It's a mildly powerful one as well. These heavy weapons, guys.
You need weak.
Oh, whoa.
They call me a savage. At least I don't leave my trash lying around.
Oh my, even the bandit NPCs have a response to littering. Just check and make sure it loaded the autosave there. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade to the orcish arrows then, in this case. Obviously the regular ones are not cutting it, and again I missed my second attack there. And of course I could win these skirmishes that we've been having so far by virtue of... oh boy, well, might as well just quick load again already. By virtue of having potions to heal myself with, the ones that he wouldn't have. But I don't...
Someone there.
Let's see if we can get it. Dang it.
Time to die. Ah!
One more hit ought to do it. That guy had some really strong melee skills. Orcish greatsword, huh? Or a calcum. Wow. Hold on a second while I pause the recording. Okay, so I'm back. Check this chest out. Nothing great. Switch back to our regular, well, not regular, we'll switch to steel arrows for now. And I think this might be it for this mine. Check the map real quick. Yeah, it appears that that's all there is to do here. So I guess orichalcum is available if I'm ever into the smithing profession. But man, that bandit leader was something else. Not really difficult by himself, I just wasn't willing to kill him in a more, you know, direct manner, because I had enough potions, frankly, to deal with him. There's a lot of orichalcum ore here. Suppose I might as well smelt it, because I don't think you have to have the appropriate skill to smelt ores. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so onwards west, and I hear what sounds like a skeleton somewhere around here. We've got a rather large ruin ahead, it seems. I'll save it first, and we'll proceed onwards. Get a vantage point here and see if we can scout out what's dealing with. I see a lit campfire in that direction. Still don't see any people or animals or... oh, there we go. Looks like it's a bandit. No, it appears to be a Forsworn. And it indeed is Forsworn. Oops. Need to be a little bit better off of that. There we go. So that's causing this guy to run out and in search of something. Is that a Briarheart? Yeah, it is. More or less the specialists of the Forsworn. We'll let him come closer, I suppose. So it appears we're entering the kind of area that Markarth actually inhabits. I believe it's called the Reach. If we take a look at our main map here, we still have a long ways to go, but this entire region here is pretty much filled with this kind of area and this kind of enemy. Rocky outcroppings, uneven terrain, and lots of Forsworn. Okay, so trying to see if I can spot any of the Forsworn around here. Got a silver vein there. Ah, there we go. He's still got his shield deployed. Oh boy, Briarheart. People are coming to investigate what just happened. Appears the rest of the camp saw that little scuffle. So, just hide for a little bit while they investigate. And we'll check out the Briarheart's corpse. He has a Briarheart. I think it's mandatory that all Briarhearts do, actually. That's kind of creepy. Thought the thing was a spider, but it's just an antler-covered headdress thing. Soul gem fragments. I don't know what the purpose of those is. Hear running water from somewhere. Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything more of the camp in that direction, so we'll go down here and clear out the lower portion. And that'll take her out. Missed. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna have to switch to iron arrows because we're almost out. And I'm almost out of iron arrows too. It's kind of ridiculous. Apparently that guy got killed. Okay, so there's only one Forsworn left that I could see. Go check and see if we can't kill him. Quick save real fast. There he is. Doesn't appear to be a Briarheart. There we go. Forsworn armor. That certainly makes things up, but no. I don't really like any of the Forsworn material. I think it's all pretty ghastly. Okay. Now, I don't know if this actually has an inside or not, if there's a keep to this readout. Forsworn bow. Wow, that's a significant upgrade. Right now we're using an Orcish bow, which does 20 damage. This thing does 23, so... Oops. I don't know if it's considered a longbow or not. I think it is. Let's see. Maybe not. And we've got ourselves another forge here. Tons of Forsworn goods everywhere. Looks like a chest. Okay, so I think the better way to go is probably to the top of the redoubt, and then from there to cross that bridge that we saw. Wonder if Forsworn arrows are any good. Let's see, Iron Arrow is damage of 8, Forsworn Arrow... I know I picked some up. Yeah, damage of 7. Not particularly good at all. Can't do much worse than iron arrows, so... Thing freaks me out. This looked like a chimera or something. Is that taproot? Looks like taproot from Spriggans. Bard's Leap Summit. Interesting. Well, no matter, we're back on the road. Well, not on the road, but we're back on the way to our destination. Up here, though, we've got another fortress of some time, or rather, not a fortress, a tower, watchtower. I don't see anyone standing out guard in the front. Here's some rather disturbing breathing noises coming from inside. Must be coming from upstairs. Steel arrows. Hagraven. Oh my. We got our work cut out for us here. Hagravens are very dangerous. They do a fireball spell, which has a very high damage output and its area of effect, so they don't have to hit you to hurt you. Supposed to deal with them is to engage them in melee range, but we don't really have the option of doing so. Let's see if I can't get on this cliff here. Jeez. May have caught her here. Her casting hand is obscured by the doorway. Hit ought to do it. She's healing herself. I have to upgrade to some better arrows here. She's apparently using her fire bolt spell now for some reason. I guess because magicka might be low. Got her on the run now. Come on. Just a couple more hits. One more. There we go. Now that was no small task. Hagervens are serious business, frankly. They're also somehow allied with the Forsworn, but I don't understand the correlation. Oh, we got ourselves... Ah, yeah, there we go, magical trap. Fueled by soul gems, but, you know, nothing happens if you take the soul gem out. Okay, so that was an interesting little detour yet again. No real loot to speak of, but it was a satisfying encounter. However, we're now extremely low on arrows. Have 7 steel arrows, 16 iron arrows, and 1 orcish arrow. So hopefully we can get to a city or a town rather quickly. Some kind of creature there. It looks like a bear, maybe. Fighting a bear right now might be pretty difficult. But if we can get a good sneak attack critical on them. Is that a werewolf? That looks like a werewolf to me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna move behind some cover here. Is that, oh, it's a Yeti. Troll. is running away. He'll be back. Looks like there might be a couple trolls around here. And there's a rather large number of birds' nests around here too. I guess trolls like birds' eggs or something? Okay. I think that might be our destination over there. They're fighting each other. It's a bit odd. Crap. Gonna try to get out of here without having to fight either of them. But we now have an issue of a troll leading us straight to some kind of evil lair. Okay, I'm gonna quick save here. Crap. Better run. Sprint away here. Fast as we can. I think the road is over here. Juniper. And more rock warbler eggs. Okay, we're finally back on the road proper. Check the main map here. We're gonna have to head considerably more west and north to get to Markarth. More juniper. Very dead night. Barely even hear the crickets chirping at the moment. Across a very empty and open plain. And it looks like we've got some kind of bandit camp up here. We'll head on to this rock over here and see if we can't get a better view. Oh, this looks rather substantial. Can't see any guards in those watchtowers from this distance. Have to get a little bit closer, probably. Oh, I see a guy there, so... no telling if this place is evil or not. I'll have to just walk up to the gate, I guess. Or maybe not so openly walk up to the gate anyways. Looks rather developed for a simple barbarian hideout. I'll go just...
Halt, Outlander! By the code of Malakath, this stronghold belongs to the orcs. Your kind are unwelcome. This is our stronghold. Here, we are free to live as Malakath. You're not an orc or bloodkin, so stay out. We only help our... He is the Daedric Lord of the orcs. We live by his code and follow his teachings. An outlander like you wouldn't understand.
Very well. Are there other
There are a
strongholds?
few great strongholds worthy to talk about. Dushnik Jarl, Morkazgur, Narzobur, and Lagerspur.
How can I get in?
We've heard whispers of an enchanted pair of gauntlets, hidden and protected by dangerous men, beasts, or worse. They are called the Forge Master's Fingers. Bring them to our chief, and he will decide if you are... We will see.
Interesting. And let's just check this quest really quick. Where is this Forge Master's Fingers thing? North of Markarth, so perhaps we can deal with that at a later time. Some kind of watchtower over here. Looks Dwemer. Reachwind Eyrie. Very well. Let's find out what's inside. Definitely Dwemer. Thought I had leveled up there for a second. Oh, apparently I'm carrying too much crap. That's probably not going to be helpful. Alright, let's see what's over here. An expert chest. Well, I think I have enough lockpicks to crack it. Whew, this is going to be one of those chests. Okay, so it's on the right side. Looks like it's right about here. Dang it. A little bit down. Nope, it must have been a little bit up. Okay. There we go. Amethyst, gold, necklace of stamina, silver ring. Not a whole lot of valuables, frankly. Oh well, that was something. Alright, let's go. I believe we just need to head north from here. No, we still need to go west some ways. There's a bridge. See if we don't have any good arrows. Use the steel ones, I suppose. Curses. Here we are. I think we're safe from this vantage point. Couple of saber-toothed cats. Some kind of cave right over here. Is that inside the waterfall or something? Appears to be right down here. Breachwater Rock. I see underneath the waterfall. It looks like it has cobwebs and therefore is spider related. We'll just go investigate quickly, see if it's a short little journey. What's this? A dead adventurer. Some potions and an iron sword. Ancient edict. Oh boy. Well, I think we can come back to this place after we're a little bit more supplied. Mounting an expedition of this kind of magnitude with like 10 arrows is hardly recommended. It appears I'm down to 4 sworn arrows as well. But we know where this place is, and we know it's going to be a rather treacherous endeavor, but we'll save that for a time when we're prepared. That quest is enabled. Disable it. Okay, so here's an actual paved road, which exists, I believe, to take us to Markarth. So let's examine the map first. Yes, that looks like what's happening here. As long as we don't encounter too many dangerous animals or brigands on the way there, I think we'll be fine. And we finally have a signpost here. Markarth this direction, Karthwazian that direction. Well, we're going to Markarth, so this direction. There we go, I can see Markarth now. Be hard not to see it, frankly. Pretty spectacular city. I think it's one of the more spectacular ones in Skyrim. And finally, a sign of civilization here. We have a Markarth city guard. No trouble. The Reach is crawling with Dwemer ruins and artifacts, and Markarth is just entirely composed of that, almost. Looks like we got a bunch of people standing around here.
What happened to you, Pop? The Forsworn have taken Con-SPEAR mine. We're the only ones left.
You two head inside and get some rest. I'll send word to the Jarl.
Thank the divines we survived that.
Those Forsworn were fierce fighters. Fiercer than I could have imagined.
Interesting.
Avo and I had to fight our way out of Con-SPEAR. The strongholds keep to themselves. For an outsider like you to be accepted, an orc would have to... Trust like that is not freely given.
Con-SPEAR mine is lost. It was. Forsworn came in the night, killed everyone. Gat and I are the only ones who escaped. Hopefully Skaggy will send word to the Jarl and something will be done. I'd be grateful, but I wouldn't go there if I were you. There's a whole group of them with Skaggy is in charge, not me.
Con-SPEAR mine, apparently, is another thing on our agenda. I believe this is the first real city that we've been to. Falkreath is more or less a town that happens to have a Jarl, but there's no mistaking Markarth for a town. And here we are. Okay, first order of business is to sell off our loot and get some more arrows and look for some better armor.
Bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Oh, this pendant would look lovely on my sister.
I cannot best you. That's your best, huh?
I bleed for the people of the Reach! The old gods give me strength! Give up what you still get! I die for my
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone,
Wow.
stay back. The Markarth city guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Well, that guy claims to be, so...
We'll handle things from here. Move along. I said move along. The Forsworn are That's right. It isn't.
Okay.
Till next time.
A woman attacked right on the... Are you alright? Did you see what happened? I'm so sorry. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important. No. I was just getting... My note. No, that's yours. Must have
We'll
fallen
handle
out of your
things
pocket.
from here.
Well, we'll just go ahead and take what we can from their corpses. And is this the general store? Yes, it is. Arnlife and Sons Trading Company.
Did you hear all that
This
noise
is Markarth,
outside?
Traveler.
It's
Safest
just the
city
market
in the
travel.
Witch.
We should get back to work.
Oh, Lisbeth.
No, I'm not Arnleif. Yes, I know it's called Arnleif and Sons.
Who's Arnleif?
I inherited the store from my husband. His father was Arnleif. My husband, Gunnar, died about 5 years ago. Forsworn attack. Oh, by the divines, is it that obvious? I swear, this store would finally be on its... You aren't for hire, are you? A sellsword?
Sure, I'll do it.
Thank you. I'll have a sum of gold waiting for you when you... No, as if it was the Forsworn, wasn't it? I look... You there, if you're here. The selection seems small, but we can provide whatever you need.
Lisbeth
Just
handles
ask.
the customers. I just check the shipments.
You need something.
You need to leave
I
now.
love hearing Ogman
Oh,
sing at the
apparently
end.
it is not
He's a
time
true
for
song.
shops to be open.
You need to leave.
Anything else? Just...
So I guess we'll hit up the inn. Well, actually, it's more or less dawn here.
Margaret, he killed her. She's a traveler from the Imperial City. Came by every day looking for jewelry for her relatives back home. Why would anyone want to kill her? I'm sorry. I don't think I can bear to sell anything right now.
We'll handle things
What's
from here.
happening to
Move
this
along.
city?
Okay, so that's an odd bit of drama that we've had there.
You don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises? It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Excuse me, but do you know anything about this house? Seems no. I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. I was actually just... Follow me, and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
I guess we have to accompany this guy. Can't exactly leave him hanging.
Fresh food. No wood rot on the furniture. Someone's been here. Recently. But the people I asked say no one enters or leaves.
Wait, did you hear that? I think it came this way.
Okay.
That's it. Something's inside the house. Come on, we're getting to the bottom of this.
Come out! We know you're here!
There's another door. See if you can get it open.
Stendar's mercy! This isn't an ordinary Daedra. We have to get help.
Weak. He's weak. You're strong. Crush him.
Uh-oh. Let me just examine something.
Yes, your reward is waiting for you, mortal. Further down.
Well, I kind of feel bad about murdering him, but he did seem like he was going to attack me.
Yes, further into the bowels. So close, your prize is waiting. Fool! Did you think Molegbal, the Lord of Domination, would so easily reward you?
I guess.
What do you see from that little cage? Speak.
A rusted
Rusted. Dry. There was a time when this mace dripped with the blood of the feeble and the worthless. But a Daedric lord has his enemies, and my rival Boethia had her priest desecrated, left it here to decay, until you came.
I see.
Revenge? No, I want submission. I want the priest who did this to bend his knee and give me his soul.
That seems pretty extreme.
He comes by to perform Boethia's insulting rites at my altar, but he's been missing. Captured and bound, left to rot. Save him. Let him perform his rite one more time. And when he does, we will be waiting for him.
Okay. Well, I might do that. Crazy Daedra. However, even if that is something I'm going to do, I still have to do everything else that I was coming to Markarth for first. Well, I suppose we ought to dispose of his body somehow. There we go. Out of sight, out of mind. Now, with that detour out of the way...
Outsiders.
I would like to go to the general store, if it's open yet. Let's see, it's 8:25. Should be open either now or in about 25 seconds. Silver Blood Inn is also somewhere I'd like to check out. Well, looks like it'll be about another little while. We'll wait for an hour until it opens.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Maybe it's one more hour. Apparently not. One more hour.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Okay, it's still closed. Whatever. How about the Silver Blood Inn? Let's go and examine it.
Come on in. The Silver Blood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
Don't mind the yelling.
This is
My
the
parents are
Silver
always
Blood.
yelling at each other.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Well, I'll sell you this wine, and probably stand to lose some of these tomatoes, but no thanks.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I'm just here to clean up.
Yeah, I bet.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
I see. Well, we have the room for the day, he said, so we can come back later. For now, though, I think it's best that we continue looking for supplies in Markarth.
What is it, Dennis?
This is the mill, I guess.
What is this?
A nail?
Is that what you call it? In the Legion, we would have called it useless. Look how brittle the metal is.
I'm sorry. Well, the forge gets so hot in my thought.
You thought what? You would skip a step? Not heat the metal all the way through? Useless. Now do it again.
I'm gorgeous.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. Tacitus? Boy's an Imperial. I keep showing him how to trick in the Legion. The Imperial Smiths used to read books when they couldn't set their hammers straight. Wisdom of the old. If you find a book called The Last Scabbard of Actors. Thanks.
What have you got for sale?
Protect yourself.
Okay, so first off, let's sell what we can to her. Guess the Orcish bow can go. As can these banded iron shields and that steel shield blocking. There we go. I think we cleaned out whatever I needed to get rid of. Now we just need to see if we have armor available. Not really feeling any of this armor. Whoops.
Take a look.
How about weapons? Okay, so first off, buy all of the iron arrows she has, all of the orcish arrows that she has, all the steel arrows. Okay, now for the bows, is there anything worth getting? Doesn't particularly look like it.
Let me know if you need something full.
Gorza is the one you should ask if you need it.
Okay, so we got ourselves more arrows, at least. Not a lot more, but we got some more. And here's Understone Keep. That's the palace of the city, or the Jarl's Keep.
Let's see those Stormcloaks try to break into this canyon.
Why are you bothering the outsider? That's about the only harmless thing you can do in this. And once you've had your fill of mead, Do us all a favor and go home.
Guy's kind of a jerk.
Markarth has enough trouble.
What's up here? Vlindril Hall.
We'll handle things from here. Move along.
Still got some corpses in the streets. Well. Okay, it's finally open. Let's see if we don't have anything purchasable here.
No, I'm... trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Weapons, dwarven arrows, that's what I'm looking for. That's a lot for 16 arrows, but I'll buy them. All the iron arrows, all the steel arrows, all the orcish arrows. There we go. Apparel, anything worth my time? No. Whoops.
Trinkets, odds and ends.
How about
that sort
poisons or potions? Anything? I'll buy the minor healing and the weak poison. Okay. Alright, I forgot to have some stuff I can sell her. So, let's start off in the miscellaneous category. We have 7 amethyst, 2 flawless garnets, 12 other garnets, a lesser soul gem, 8 petty soul gems without something in them, 2 soul gem fragments, also an empty common soul gem. Where's the scrolls? No, both of those are good. Potions. Sell that. That could be useful. That's useless to us. Okay. Apparel. I think we've leveled up. Okay, so before we go selling more stuff to her, let's see if she has any other things worth buying. Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's see how much weight we have right now. We're good. Health upgrade. Get the next sneak upgrade, or we could do steady hand, which zooming in slows time by 25%. That's kind of whatevs. I think I'll go for the well, let's see, what's the next useful trait in the right side of sneaking? Silent roll, silence. I think I'll go just for the boilerplate sneak upgrade.
Anything else, just ask.
Okay, so we have some business to conduct in Markarth, it seems. Let's see if we can't find out where this quest would have us. I have a number of quests all along the Reach. However, I also remember that we had gotten a note from Eltrus to after the attack in the streets, so let's read that. Eltrus's note. Meet at Shrine of Talos. And I guess we'll go ahead and start on this quest. The Shrine of Talos is in the center of the city, up there.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
Yes, it is. Talk to you in a moment.
Sorry to drag you into these problems, but after that attack in the market, I'm running out of time. You're an outsider. You're dangerous looking. You'll do.
What are you talking about?
A man goes crazy in the market. Everyone knows he's a forsworn. This has been going on for years, and all I've been able to find is murder and blood. Please, you find out why that woman was attacked, who's behind Waylon and the Forsworn, and I'll pay you for any information you bring me.
Sounds good. So, who's Waylon?
He was one of the smelter workers. I used to have a job down there myself, casting silver ingots. I never knew much about Waylon, except he lives in the Warrens, like all the other workers.
Who are the Forsworn?
They're remnants of the old rulers of Markarth, natives of the Reach, followers of the old ways. The Nords drove them out of the city, Ulfric Stormcloak and his men. That was about 20 years ago. But somehow they're still here, and they're killing people.
Okay. What do you know about Margaret?
She's not from Markarth. The air about her screamed outsider. Visitors to the city usually stay at the Silverblood Inn.
And you've looked into them already.
It all started when I was a boy. My father owned one of the mines, rare for anyone who isn't a Nord. He was killed. Guards said it was just a madman, but everyone knew the murderer was a member of the Forsworn. I've been trying to find out why ever since. Gotten nowhere so far, and then I got married. Have a child of my own on the way. I swore I was going to just give up for my child's sake, but it's like my father's ghost is haunting me, asking me why.
Very well.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Now, I'd thought that Talos worship was banned, so I don't understand why they have a shrine dedicated to him in Markarth, unless the Thalmor simply haven't subjugated this area. Let's go ahead and pull up our local map, see where it intends us to go. The Warrens and Silverblood Inn. Well, let's investigate the Warrens first.
You lost. Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want?
So only the poorest live here.
That's right. Welcome to Markarth, traveler. Thank the divines you can choose to live somewhere else.
No, frankly, don't live anywhere. Just kind of wander around the wilderness. You can do the same. What are the Warrens?
It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here.
I see. Did you know Waylon?
Oh yes. I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now.
I need the key to his room.
Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. No, it's not. And I wasn't stuttering. No key.
Alright, fine, I'll pay you. No, I won't.
Right.
A better idea.
Alright then.
And that works for me.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
So he left a note in the chest of his. Let's take a look at it. Waylon, you've been chosen to strike fear into the heart of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow. You'll know what to do. So Inn is the person who ordered this strike. Now we have to find out who they are.
Need something?
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me. You've been digging around where you... It's time you learned a lesson. You'll listen to this. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
So apparently someone has sent someone to beat the crap out of me.
I'll rip you in half.
I think I'm winning.
Gonna cry now, huh? You won't get away from me. Lucky. You mangy piece of pit. I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders.
I see.
He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
Worker gets out of line, I get him back in line.
I believe we passed Nepos' house earlier. It's one of the homes over in that direction, if I remember correctly.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet.
Out of my way, outsider.
Just sprint over there. Here it is. Nepos' house.
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
That's not happening.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him.
Yes, Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me.
You're
now,
forsworn.
what is it you want? Ah, yes. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years. Sending the young to their deaths. All in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
Why?
Because my king told me to. Madanon. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question.
Why are you telling me this?
Boy, what makes you think you're getting out of prison?
Oh, I see.
You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't. He is the king in rags. The man who once held all the reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn, all from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. I'm sorry, but you're not leaving alive.
Oh boy. Well. Suppose I could just go outside. Guards will probably aid me in this situation. Or they'll run away. better use a potion. Alright, I think there's just one left. Jeez.
What happened?
There we go. I think they are all dead and dealt with. Take his key. Gold. Ring. My arrow back.
Damn shame.
Don't remember where Nepos' corpse ended up. I think it was over here, actually. Yeah, here we are. His journal, gold, garnet, necklace. My arrow back. Food. I see. Well, this guy is a douchebag. Okay, so at this point I think it's about time we hit the old silver something or other inn.
What am I supposed to do?
Silver blood.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms.
So, before we investigate this book, sit down and see what Nepos' journal has to say. What was you have? Okay, nothing particularly insightful there.
Too lazy to give him a drink yourself.
The plan is that, well, we'll stay the night here at the inn. In the morning, we'll head out.
You want a drink?
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Neither. You can go away.
I should remind Klepper to clean this place up.
Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and stay the night here. In the morning, we'll head out and go deal with the Forsworn. But, that'll be all for this episode, and we'll pick it up next time with me, Qualification, in Let's Play Skyrim.